You finally sit down, not dramatically, just a normal sit. The dishes are done enough. The emails can wait. The laundry is not technically on fire. You pull a blanket over your legs, choose something to watch, maybe hold a warm cup of something, and for one brief second your body thinks, finally. And then your brain turns into a tiny unpaid manager with a clipboard. Why are you sitting? Shouldn't you be answering that message? Folding something? Improving your life? Becoming emotionally healed before dinner? If that sounds familiar, this one might feel a little too personal. Because people who feel guilty when they rest are not usually doing nothing. Their body might be on the couch, but their mind is standing trial. They try to watch a movie, but 20 minutes in, their shoulders tense like they have been caught. They lie in bed and suddenly remember every unfinished task, plus a vague sense that they are falling behind. And here's the strange part. This is not laziness. It is not weakness. It is not proof that you lack discipline. For many people, guilt around rest comes from a learned relationship between stillness and worth. Somewhere along the way, their nervous system got the message that being still means falling behind. That stopping, even briefly, makes them less valuable. Some people were never taught that rest is recovery. They were taught that rest is risk. For some people, this started with being the responsible one, the capable one, the mature one, the one who did not need much. Maybe they were praised for being independent before they understood that needing help was not a crime. Maybe they were loved most visibly when they were useful. And praise like that can be confusing because, on the outside, it sounds beautiful. You're so mature, you're so helpful, you never cause problems. But sometimes, underneath those words, a child hears something else. Stay useful, stay impressive, do not become a burden. And when usefulness becomes the way you earn your place, rest starts to feel like disappearing. Because who are you when you are not helping? Who are you when you are not producing, fixing, replying, cleaning, solving, carrying? If nobody needs you in this exact moment, does your brain even know where to put you? That is why rest can feel so uncomfortable. Not because you hate peace, but because peace gives old programming too much room to speak. Here's the metaphor that might explain everything. Your nervous system becomes like a home security system calibrated way too sensitively. The moment things go quiet, it assumes something is wrong. Stillness becomes suspicious. Rest triggers the alarm. There is no intruder, no fire, no emergency. Just a person sitting on a couch. But inside, the alarm is screaming like someone climbed through the window carrying your unfinished to-do list. The system is not broken. It is doing its job. It is just that its job was built for a house that no longer exists. And modern culture, bless its exhausted little heart, does not exactly help. Even free time has started to feel like something you are supposed to use correctly. You are not just resting anymore. You are supposed to recover efficiently, meditate properly, journal beautifully, and come back as a calmer, better, more optimized version of yourself. Even relaxation starts needing a progress bar. But here's what nobody talks about. The guilt is rarely about the dishes, the emails, or the laundry pile quietly judging you from the corner. Those are just the surface objects. The fear underneath is much older. If I am not useful, do I still matter? If nobody needs me right now, do I still have a place? If I rest, will everything fall apart? The tasks are just the costume. Fear is what is actually wearing it. So they lie down, but their mind starts pacing the room with a flashlight. It reviews the day, predicts tomorrow's problems, prepares explanations for being tired. This is why telling someone like this to just relax is almost funny. That is like telling a smoke alarm to enjoy the candle. The problem is not that they do not understand rest. The problem is that rest does not feel permitted. Rest is not blocked by lack of time. It is blocked by lack of permission. And the sad part is, the world often rewards this pattern. People who cannot rest are called reliable, hardworking, disciplined, strong. The one who always shows up. Nobody asks if they are peaceful. Nobody asks what it costs to be that dependable. Because exhaustion can look impressive from the outside. It can look like ambition, loyalty, even goodness. But running yourself into the ground is not a personality trait. It is a warning light. A phone battery does not become lazy when it charges. A browser with 47 tabs open is not more noble because it refuses to close. It is just slower, louder, and closer to crashing. Rest is not the opposite of responsibility. Sometimes, rest is the responsible thing. The goal is not to become lazy. The goal is to stop treating exhaustion as proof that you are good. You are not more valuable when you are overwhelmed. You are not a better person because you ignored your own limits until your body had to start negotiating with you in resentment, numbness, or shutdown. If rest feels uncomfortable, maybe it is because you are learning something you were never taught. Being still does not make you useless. Being tired does not make you weak. Being unavailable for an hour does not make you unlovable. Your worth does not evaporate the moment you stop producing. Imagine the version of you who has been holding everything together, the one with the clipboard, the one scanning for danger, the one trying so hard to keep you safe by keeping you useful. Maybe that part of you does not need to be hated, maybe it needs to be thanked, and then gently asked to sit down, not because the work is finished forever, not because every problem has been solved, but because you are allowed to put the weight down before it crushes you. Maybe rest is not where your worth disappears. Maybe it is where you finally stop trying to prove it. If this hit home, consider subscribing. This channel is for people trying to understand the quiet patterns running their lives.